Hi, welcome to Carolina Cooking. I'm your host, Tom Zelenka, beginner in the kitchen, and we shoot this show in the Hadco Viking showroom. We have all this fancy-dancy, expensive equipment, a full stovetop here, and they think today maybe that's just a bit too much for me. Maybe I need to bring it all the way down to a 33-cent lime to cook with. That's right, we're making up ceviche, and we're gonna try to do it in 30 minutes or less. Can we? Well, keep watching. If I can do it, you can too.
The worst cook on TV. And the best chefs in the Carolinas.
Not to worry, we're trained professionals.
If you can learn a lot from your mistakes, you'll learn the most from Carolina Cooking.
And a shrimp.
If Tom can do it,
Looks delicious.
so can you.
Now that's Carolina Cooking. Wow, this is incredible. Joining us today in the Hadco Viking showroom is a chef from Salisbury, North Carolina. From Cava, it's Chef John Moscardini. John,
How you doing there, Tom?
I appreciate you coming out. I was trying
Thank
to
you.
just have a little fun there.
Juggling act
Yeah,
there.
a little juggling action. And I did save the real lime
Yes,
for
you
us.
did.
So
An
we're
important
making
one.
ceviche today,
Ceviche
correct?
tonight. That's
Okay.
right.
And what all is in ceviche?
Well, we have some lime juice. Well, actually, we cook in the shrimp with the lime juice and some salt.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add some tomato, some onion, some avocados.
What is it in the lime that actually cooks the
It's
shrimp?
Acid.
Ah,
Yeah,
and so
interesting enough.
that's all you need to do with it. It'll turn
That's
it pink, and
right.
that's pretty neat. So where do we need to begin? What's the first thing
All
I
right,
need to
first step we need to do is get our raw shrimp.
Okay.
These are baby shrimp that you can buy at the grocery store.
do? What size are these?
15 to 200.
15 to 200?
Yeah,
That's
just
what
say
we
you need the
use?
smallest shrimp that you can find, pretty much.
Okay, and do you already want them deveined and tails off and that sort of thing?
Yeah, they come already pre-done for you.
Okay, good. That's much easier.
Much easier.
The smaller they get, the harder it is to
Yes.
get.
That would be a little difficult.
Yeah.
So now we need a little salt.
a little bit of salt, just a pinch or two.
Yeah, just enough to cover it.
More.
A little more, why not?
Okay, sure.
That's
Sure
enough right
call.
there.
Okay.
All right.
And
Now we need to juice the limes.
limes. Alrighty. Do we need all these? All this would have been.
Well, we're trying to cover the shrimp.
Oh, I gotcha. We have a little juicer here,
Right.
right? Just cram it
Just
in.
cram it in there and squeeze and twist. Keep going.
I'm going.
There you go.
All
Toss
right.
that one aside. Get another one.
Now, is ceviche something that we can get on the menu at
At La Cava, most definitely. It's one of our most popular dishes. I've tried to take it away, but I've
But
mistakes.
yes, popular. The people have revolted. Is that
They
what
have
you're saying?
revolted against me.
Ah, so.
So it's back, and it's a
okay.
good one.
Oops. Is it bad if I get a?
The seed, no, it's all right. We're going to strain out the juice.
Oh, okay,
It's not a
good.
big deal.
All right.
We'll look for it.
There you are. And
Well,
have I
ceviche-
already covered it up, or?
Yeah,
I'll
we're
do
almost
one
there.
more.
Now, ceviche is a Peruvian dish.
Really?
They also use not so ripe oranges as well sometimes to do it. But all the Latinos now have kind of made their own version of it.
Well-
And now Italians as well.
Yeah. How La Cava is an Italian
It's
restaurant.
an Italian with a continental flair, we say.
How did a Peruvian dish get into an Italian restaurant?
Well, I love Mexican, and
Mm-hmm.
I love ceviche, their version of ceviche, which is more of a soupy version, and they actually add tomatoes to it to make it red.
Okay.
So I did my own little flair.
Okay. And look, you have all the Italian colors too. You have the red tomato, you have the white onion, you have
And the
green. Yeah.
Yeah, we're right there. We need to marinate it overnight. So this is a
Okay.
good dish to prepare the night before and for your guests, and then you can get it all gathered together.
So in the
next day.
fridge, just let it sit
In
overnight.
the fridge, or you can set it aside for about 4 to 5 hours, not in the fridge, it's just at room temperature.
Okay. All right. So we'll be sitting around for a while, or maybe we'll do another step.
Right.
All right.
Let's do another step. Let's grab this tomato here.
Okay.
We can cut it in half,
Right down.
right down the middle. Don't be scared.
I'm not scared.
All right.
I don't know what they
I'm
told
gonna
you.
take one half. What we
Okay.
want to do is, we'll be a little wasteful today. We'll just get rid of the core.
Well, do people ordinarily eat those?
No, but you can cut around it.
Oh,
And
okay.
If you're a chef and you throw that away, you're in big trouble.
Do I need this? Is this bad? This
Yeah, that's
green
kind of
part?
bad too. You can
Okay.
get that right out of there.
So chefs would use that in something else?
No, you would have to dice that up as well.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Now we're gonna put it down on the side and start cutting little slices off. We'll do this the easy way for you.
How thin of a slice?
About 1/8 of an inch or so.
Okay.
All right, that should be enough.
Just like that?
Yeah, now try to stack them up a little bit.
Oh. Okay.
Or we can do one at a time, whichever way you prefer.
No. I'm stacking just like you.
Yeah. Now we need to cut little strips again, so we need to kind of almost julienne it.
Okay.
There you go, just like that, all the way down, all the way through.
Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's one more step. We need to turn it,
Okay.
and now we need to dice it. So you're doing a little 1/8 of an inch as well again.
Okay.
Coming down, dicing it all.
All right. My pile looks like a big pile of mush. And your
Right.
pile actually looks like diced.
Like diced. Well, that's why I'm the chef.
Exactly. That is true. All right. So.
Put it right
Dump it
back
back
into
in there.
there.
So we couldn't just throw these in a food processor and just kind of hit it one time? You wouldn't approve of that?
I would not approve of that.
All
You would
right.
have an angry chef on your hands.
Okay.
All right, now
Well,
we're going to go to the...
If it was my house, I'd be happy because we had all that time, but...
Right.
All right.
Now we need to go to our onion.
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 Okay.
We're going to need to dice this one as well. So let's cut this in half.
Like that?
Lengthwise, that'll be fine.
Okay.
And then what we do in the restaurant business, we cut it down in little 1/8 strips. Not all the way down. You want to stop about a 1/4 inch up.
Okay.
You would usually do this with a half of onion.
Yeah. So the parts didn't fall out
Right.
like that.
All right, we'll just wing it now.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
chop it up. Turn them to the side and just dice it up.
Okay.
You can get a little crazy and wild with it if you want to.
All right.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Okay, done.
Okay. Done?
Done.
Crazy done.
Crazy
That's where
done.
the crazy stops. All right. Ordinarily at my house, I don't have quite the large cutting block, the cutting board that we have here. So
This is especially
for me
large.
to play like that at my house, it pretty much then I'm picking up onions constantly off the floor. I'm yelling at dogs, don't eat onions, you know. So
Well, that could be fun.
I get to play at work. That's the good thing. All righty.
All right, now we're
now
going
an
to
avocado.
switch to the avocado.
Sure.
Exactly. All right, avocado is kind of tricky.
Okay.
It's real soft, so you don't want to manhandle it too much.
Now, when
you
you're-
want to be gentle with it.
When you're picking one out, do you want the one that's like really gooey, like when you feel it, you're
not,
like, "Ugh."
not too gooey, but you definitely don't want it rough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want a hard one. You want it
It's-
to give a little.
It's kind of the best thing to do is go to a local Latino store
Okay.
and ask them which ones you should buy, and
Oh,
they'll tell you.
I see.
That's
Okay.
That's the best way, and then you can start learning.
I mean, they
how
have
to,
them at the local grocery store too.
Yeah, they
But
have
you're
them at the
saying
local-
just not really firm, but
They're
not
usually
not
not
like
they're not ripe.
If you've ever squished one, you know sometimes you squish it and it's like, bleh. You just like you imagine what's inside and you're like, nah, I don't think
Nah,
I
I don't want
one.
that, right.
Okay. All right. So what's a tip to get that big pit out of the
Pit
center
out.
here?
Well, cut it this way.
Okay. All the way around the circumference.
All the way around. All around the circumference.
I believe that's called the circumference. Science teachers can write into the show and tell me it's not.
All the way around the avocado.
Maybe I should have stayed awake more in
Now
geometry
twist it.
class.
There you go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Okay.
Now to get the pit out, the
Yep.
best thing to use is I don't know if your blade will do it or not. I don't think so. Maybe. Use the little edge of that.
the butt end. Mine
the
won't.
butt end, yeah. Try
I
that.
gotcha, 'cause
And just kind of pop it in there.
Right in here?
Right in there. Right in there.
Okay.
Pit. There you go. Now
Oh.
twist and bring it
Uh-huh.
out. Voila!
Look at that.
Easy
And then
enough.
you just throw the knife away, right?
No, I wouldn't throw the knife away.
Just pop this thing off
Yep.
into the bowl.
Into the bowl.
Yeah, did we catch that by any chance? I mean, that was a 2-point shot right there. That'll never happen again. All right. And now
All
how
right.
do we need to scoop this stuff out?
Yeah, this is a really simple. What we're going to do is cut it crosswise in little 1/8 strips.
Uh-huh.
Just like that.
Okay. Am I supposed to be going down all the way to the bottom
All the
of
way
the
down
skin?
to the skin. Not through the skin, though, please.
Okay. So why are we chopping it now? Why are we?
Because we're
slicing-
dicing it in the skin, pretty much.
Oh.
We're saving some steps here.
Well, that's always good. Okay.
Now, twist it and do it the other way.
On the other axis.
Axis.
I'm just throwing out all my geometry terms today. I should get extra credit. Someone should go back to my high school records and give me extra credit for being able to remember axis and circumference. Okay.
Now we need to take your blade and just run down the skin.
Do I want the dark green as well as the light green?
Yeah, you want it all.
Right.
What you don't want will stick to the skin.
Okay. Alrighty, and cut runner all the way around.
All the way around.
And diced avocado is going to come out.
And diced avocado shall come out.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to get my avocado out of its skin, and we'll continue working on our ceviche when we come back to Carolina Cooking.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Hi, welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with Chef John Moscardini from La Cava restaurant in Salisbury, North Carolina. And during the break, we were discussing some important Italian phrases that we could use. Like if I was in Italy and my dog was on fire, how would I say, help everyone, my dog is on fire?
Aiuto, il mio cane è al fuoco.
Very important. You can write that down. Very important. Okay, so how would I say I'm learning to cook? What's the next step?
Sto imparando a cucinare. Cosa dobbiamo fare adesso?
Okay, what is the next step?
We need to get a bowl and strain our shrimp that have been marinated overnight.
Now these are the shrimp that we actually did marinate overnight. The shrimp that I made earlier are the ones that we have kept in the fridge. We actually put them in the fridge now so they could marinate overnight and we could have them tomorrow. So this is what they look like once they're all done and marinated and they're cooked fully right.
By the acid, that's why they're pink.
Okay.
So now we need to strain them.
All right.
I would also take this spoon maybe and mash down them on a little bit, try to get a lot of that lime juice out of there as much as possible.
Okay.
All right, that should pretty much be good enough. Give it a little shake.
Now, did you want to, I'll bet you $5 to drink that.
No, thank you.
No?
No, rookies do kind of that kind of stuff.
Oh, then I'll bet the crew $5. Who wants $5 to drink some lime juice with shrimp stuff in it? Any crew? No?
It won't hurt you.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. We need to chop the shrimp now.
Okay.
It's just a rough chop, so you can just kind of just go at it, not be scared of it.
Okay.
All right, we got flying shrimp.
Yeah, I learned that from the guy at Benihana.
A good way of doing it, though, is holding your blade down and just...
That would be actually much safer way to do it as well.
No blades flying in the air.
No blades. But when I chop the shrimp at home like this, my dogs really appreciate that because it goes everywhere.
I'm sure.
Okay, what's the next step?
All right, now we need to get a mixing bowl.
All right.
And put our shrimp inside of there.
All of our shrimp.
Exactly.
And then what else are we putting in here?
We need avocados, onions, and tomatoes.
Avocados?
Avocados first.
All these, or should I stop?
You can put them all. I really like avocados, so
okay.
I'm going to make them.
Right.
We got a little peel there.
That's not good.
Not good at all.
That's probably from mine, actually.
Right.
I noticed. I didn't want to tell you earlier that I probably had gotten some of the skin in there.
You're
now
fired.
you found me out. Alrighty.
All right. There you go. That's enough onions right there.
And can you use any kind of onion? I mean, will it change up the recipe too much if you use like the yellow ones or the sweet Vidalia?
The sweet Vidalia would definitely change the recipe around. You can definitely use the yellow and the red if you want to, but the red sometimes tend to get a little too spicy, and we're going to add chili flake, and that's where our spice is going to come from.
All right.
About half of those tomatoes.
Half the tomatoes in the
There
bowl.
you go. We had one that wasn't diced very well by you again.
Sorry. And now, you said crushed red peppers, right?
Crushed red pepper, just a little bit, or a lot, just season to taste pretty much.
Okay.
And then just do a little salt too as well.
A little salt?
Just barely.
Didn't we have salt already in the shrimp?
Yeah, but it kind of goes away with the lime juice.
Okay.
All right, now we need to get some cilantro and chop some.
I can do that.
All right.
And
we want leaves, no
just
stems.
Okay. Why no stems?
The stems tend to be a little bitter, so we try to keep those out as much as possible.
Well, they are. They have been hurt, you know, and they wanted to be parsley so bad, and they just aren't parsley now, and so, yeah, you can understand why they'd be a little bitter.
Well, they kind of look like Italian flat leaf parsley.
They actually do. I sometimes have to, look at the sign up above and look for that, what is it, PU number or something like that to figure out if I've gotten... Yeah, figure out if I've gotten Italian parsley or if I've gotten cilantro, so...
Now we want to dice that up nice and finely.
Okay. Oh, nice and finely.
Right. So there you go. Move on it.
All right. I'm going.
A little bit quicker. That's it, Tom. We're good now.
All righty.
All right. Now we're just going to add that to the bowl.
Perfecto.
Perfecto.
Ha. See?
That's
I
how
knew
it's done.
some Italian. My dad, when I was a kid, taught me that all you had to do to speak Italian is add an O to everything you said.
That would make everything mel.
Would it really?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't really seem to work either. The guy at the restaurant just looked at me funny. So, alrighty. And I have our cilantro in here, and we're going to be finishing up our ceviche when we continue with Carolina cooking. And I'm going to be talking with Eris Ragazeas and find out which beverage he's paired with our ceviche when Carolina cooking continues. Do we need to stir this up?
The Carolina Cooking Cookbook is in stores now. You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Barnes & Noble, Target, Borders Books, Amazon.com, and our website, carolinacooking.tv. That's right, carolinacooking.tv. All the recipes you've seen on the show, wine pairings, advice from the chefs, and Tom. Get the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas in the Carolina Cooking Cookbook.
It just cooks by itself.
In the juice. Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with our beer expert and wine expert, Eris Ragazeas. And Eris, I never thought I would find the day to say this to you, but you got some great jugs. I mean, I'm willing to say, dearest, that you got some of the biggest jugs I've ever seen.
You just couldn't resist that,
No,
couldn't you?
I couldn't. I got one more, but I'll stop right there.
Actually, they call it pecks with guys.
Oh, okay, alrighty. So these are called what?
Growlers.
Growlers, okay.
And what you do with a growler is you take it back to the brewery or the brew pub and you get it refilled.
Oh.
And you save a lot of the cost of bottling and everything else, and you get a good supply of some really
Tried to
good
do
wine.
that with
very,
my
very fresh.
Budweiser cans, and they just won't ever let me.
No, I don't think so.
You know, but
This
I
is
can
from the
get 5 cents for each
This
one.
is from the Carolina Brewery.
Okay.
And they're in downtown Chapel Hill, right on Franklin Street.
Mm-hmm.
They make the best, the beer fresh there every day. And they also have great food. It's a good little restaurant. And I can hardly drive through Chapel Hill without making a little pit stop.
Really?
Great stuff. And this is their Copper Line Amber Ale.
Well, once you open it, and go ahead and feel free to pop the top on it.
It's filled right to the top.
Once you open it, how long do you have? How fast do you have to drink this?
Oh, a couple of days, but it's...
Oh, no, I don't need a glass, thanks. Good.
Yeah, right.
Couple of days?
Try it.
Okay.
Ooh, smell that first. Don't go right for it, you know. Give it a little time.
Well, I'm already done. I'm already gone right for it. Okay, now I'll smell it, Eris.
Nice, fruity,
Smells like
malty,
beer.
hoppy. It's beer on steroids. This is the real McCoy. Isn't that great?
It's really good. It's really nice.
And it's freshly made at the Carolina Brewery every day.
Got a little honey almost in it. It's nice.
Very rich.
Yeah.
It's got that nice blend of maltiness, fruitiness, and a nice crisp hoppiness.
And so once we finish this and those and that one and the other one,
You just take it back and get it
we can
refilled.
take them all back and we can get another, I believe that's about 2 gallons of beer that we can split between us, huh?
A couple of days.
Unfortunately, I've got to go back to the kitchen and get my ceviche out of the fridge, so I guess I won't be around to finish off the jugs, so good luck to you, Eris.
It's all mine.
Thank you very much, and like I said, I'm gonna head back to the kitchen and check on my ceviche when Carolina Cooking continues. Let's try to get down as much of this as we can, though.
Go to carolinacooking.tv for the recipes featured on this show. Plus, on carolinacooking.tv, you'll find more information on the wines, chefs, and foods of Carolina Cooking.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with John Moscardini, the chef at La Cava restaurant in Salisbury, North Carolina, and we are about ready to plate up our ceviche. If you missed any of the steps, visit our website at carolinacooking.tv, or this will be in our cookbook as well. So, John, we have a piece of PVC pipe here.
Right.
And this is what we're actually going to be using to...
Yeah, I use those at the restaurant for molds. It's much cheaper than buying a metal one. It's NFS approved. Your drinking water runs right through it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it's good enough for drinking water, clearly it's good enough for food preparation, and it's dishwasher safe. And you could put bottle rockets in it if you don't, because there's a whole other piece of the pipe too, which you're not going to be needing because you get these in about 4-foot sections.
Right.
All right. So what do we do first? What do we load on there first?
Grab our plate. Put our mold right in the center of the plate.
Right in the center, or a little off center?
off right in the center. It doesn't matter.
All right.
You are the chef.
Oh, good.
You
If I'm
do
the
what you
chef,
want.
I'm putting it way over here on the edge.
Okay, well then put it on the edge.
All right. And then we're going to spoon this in?
Yep, carefully.
All right. During, right as we left the last break there, I was tonging up my ceviche, and John made a very good point to try to be as gentle as possible because we didn't want to smush the avocado and make the avocado completely into mayonnaise. So I then backed off a little bit, and I was as gentle as possible. So just cramming this in.
Cramming it in there as much as possible.
Oh.
And then stuff it down there so it'll hold the mold.
Is it okay that I got a little piece of onion on the outside?
Yeah, it's okay. Here, I'll grab it for you.
Okay, because I'm trying to keep the plate as clean as I possibly can, right?
Don't make a mess.
Squishing.
Squishing.
Okay. All right, what
Squishing,
next?
squish. All right, now you need, let me get this out of your way so it'll be a little bit easier.
Yep.
You need to kind of hold down the ceviche with a spoon and try to start pulling it out a little bit as much as possible.
Go, boy. All right, and then we're going to garnish with some lime.
And cilantro.
Cilantro. Whoo, look at that. All right, little
Something
cilantro.
like that.
If you show us how to do the lime garnish,
All
I'll
right.
put a little cilantro
What we
on
do
here.
is we need to cut a thin slice
All right.
of a lime.
Yep.
Cut one side of it.
Cut one side, twist.
Twist
Oh,
on
look at
top.
that. And drizzle, drizzle.
And drizzle a little olive oil right on
Olive oil,
top.
All over everything.
Sure, why not?
Alrighty.
Again, you're the chef, so you
Oh,
do whatever
good.
you want to do.
And if you want to find
Beautiful.
out more about our wine or our recipe or our chef here or La Cava restaurant, visit our website at carolinacooking.tv. I'm Tom Zelinka here with Chef John Moscardini, and that's Carolina Cooking. Grab a spoon. We're going to dig in there. Thank you.
There you go.
Ooh, this looks good.
Go to carolinacooking.tv for the recipes featured on this show. Plus, on carolinacooking.tv, you'll find more information on the wines, chefs, and foods of Carolina cooking. That's carolinacooking.tv.
Carolina Cooking is filmed on location at the Hadco Viking Showroom at 101 West Worthington Avenue in Charlotte, North Carolina. To find more information or a Viking showroom near you, call 1-800-241-9152 or visit hadco.net.